Stop waiting for answers. You have been waiting for the right moment, waiting for the fear to go away, waiting to feel ready, waiting for someone to tell you it is okay to begin. But here is what nobody says out loud. The answer was never coming. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He did not say, "Wait until you understand everything." He did not say, "Wait until the world cooperates." He said, "Realize this, now, not tomorrow, not when conditions are perfect. Now, because waiting is not patience. Patience is moving forward while holding peace in your chest. Waiting is standing still and calling it wisdom. They are not the same." Epictetus asked a question that still has no comfortable answer. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? How long? Think about that slowly. How many mornings have you woken up and said, "Not yet"? How many opportunities have passed while you were preparing to be ready? How many versions of yourself have you put on hold, waiting for permission that was never going to arrive? The permission was always yours. It was always yours. But something in us fears that, because if the permission is ours, then so is the responsibility. And responsibility is heavier than waiting. Waiting has an excuse built into it. Waiting says, "I would have, but the time was not right." Moving forward has no such comfort. Rumi wrote, "Live where you fear to live. Destroy your reputation. Be notorious." He was not telling you to be reckless. He was telling you that the life you most want exists exactly where your fear is pointing. Not beside it, not near it, inside it. The fear is not a warning to stop. The fear is a compass. And you have been reading it backwards. Every time anxiety rises in your chest about a dream, you have been saying, "This is too dangerous." But what if it was saying, "This is it. This is yours. Go." Kahlil Gibran said, "And forget not that the earth delights to feel your bare feet, and the winds long to play with your hair." The world is not indifferent to your presence. It is waiting for you. Not the version of you that has everything figured out. Not the polished, prepared, perfect version of you. The real one. The one still becoming. The one who is afraid and going anyway. There is a story you have been telling yourself, that one day you will feel certain. That one day the doubt will quiet. That one day it will all make sense before you begin. Marcus Aurelius lived through plague, through war, through betrayal. He never had certainty. He had discipline and choice. Every single morning, he chose. Not because he was fearless, but because he understood that waiting for fearlessness is just another name for surrender. So what are you waiting for? Not as a challenge, as a real question. What specific thing are you postponing? What voice in you keeps saying, "Almost, almost, almost"? That voice is not wisdom. That voice is the part of you that is afraid of what happens if you actually succeed. Because failure is familiar, waiting is familiar. But becoming is terrifying in the most sacred way. Rumi knew this. "Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself." The answers you are waiting for will not come from outside. They are already forming inside you, quietly, daily, in the choices you make before anyone is watching. In the 5 a.m. morning when you choose discipline over comfort. In the moment you decide your story is worth telling. In the day you stop asking for permission and simply begin. Marcus Aurelius wrote his final words to himself, not to Rome. Confine yourself to the present, not the future you are planning for, not the past you are recovering from. The present, this moment. This is where your life is happening. And it does not need you to be ready. It only needs you to begin. Stop waiting for the answer. You are the answer. You always were. Subscribe if you are ready to change.